Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining me again this afternoon. Today we're chatting a little bit about the abortion pill staying on the market, a unanimous decision by the Supreme Court just this morning. They basically rejected a lawsuit challenging the Food and Drug Administration's approach to regulating mifepristone. So I'm going to actually head over here to our website, that is wowt.com. We have all the information on this story and several more stories if you're interested. If I scroll down here, this is our top story right here about that unanimous Supreme Court decision. Then I'll kind of head over here as we chat a little bit more about it. So this is really interesting. It was a unanimous decision, as I said, so something to take note. Justice Brett Kavanaugh wrote the opinion, and he said doctors and anti-abortion groups didn't have standing to sue. So we'll kind of play out this video for you on our website as it keeps rolling here. Now, much of his opinion covered the various legal thresholds a plaintiff must reach to make it appropriate for courts to intervene. The reasoning in this case was technical and could encourage other challengers in the future. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he's relieved by today's decision, but says this shouldn't necessarily be a celebration. He says the decision should have been obvious, and he said we don't want to forget the decision was based not on the merits, but on a lack of standing. So we're actually showing you from our local news live channel now. So I'll just scroll down to our web story here. We do have a bunch of different links to different websites that are highlighted, so we can head over to the Supreme Court here. This is the AP story for you, of course. So Senator Schumer saying, you know, we're not yet out of the woods on this one. He says this shouldn't be a decision women are forced to fear year after year, case after case. Kind of flipping back and forth with our website here and other websites. So Senator Schumer also said, you know, these healthcare decisions must be between women, families, and their doctors, not judges and lawmakers. So the interesting thing is this ruling will allow the pill to continue to be mailed to patients. So that's something you don't necessarily need like a doctor's in-person doctor's visit to get your hands on the abortion pill Mifepristone. This is the first major Supreme Court case, of course, on reproductive rights since the court's conservative majority overturned Roe v. Wade back in 2022. Now, as I mentioned, we do have all of this information clearly labeled for you on our website, wowt.com. And we will have a bit more in-depth discussion, and we will actually hear from Senator Schumer during today's first broadcast live at 3 with our Dave Zavolinsky. Before we go, though, I do want to take a quick look outside. Of course, we are all so excited, gearing up for the College World Series. Here's a look at Charles Schwab Stadium. Stadium, of course, looks beautiful. The weather a bit hot out there, and after last night's hailstorm, my goodness, we're kind of picking up the pieces there in certain areas of the neighborhood. I know my neighborhood was just littered with parts of trees and brush just scattered all over, so bear with us as we continue to clean that up in certain spots throughout the metro. Meanwhile, here's a live look from our Children's Nebraska camera, and a quick look at how traffic's flowing along at 144th and Dodge for you. A few clouds in the sky, not too terrible looking out there though, and traffic appears to be flowing nicely, so good news there. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me at the Alert Center, and again, we'll have all the latest on the story we just discussed on the unanimous Supreme Court decision today, saying abortion pills are staying on the market, on our first broadcast with Dave Zavolinsky, first at 3. Until then, thanks for joining me.